He connects on his first shot of the third quarter. This is how he started the game. He had 4 points in the first minute, but then went about a quarter without scoring again. Randall doubled, and see what they call that
chance to recover on Murray, but there's a reach and slap. That was on Jones?
No, they called it on Jokic. Okay. That's his third. Not a smart foul on Jokic. Jones hits the deck, and they're going to call
extension of the arm. That does him in.
Makes it an easy call for this officiating crew. Josh Tiven, the crew chief, in his 16th year. Courtney Kirkland in his 26th year. J.B. DeRosa, year 9. Murray hangs, misses again. 7 straight misses from Murray. Normally has heroic performances in elimination games. McDaniels off the mark at a 3. Philadelphia forced a game 7 with Boston earlier tonight. Do the same. That was touched by Minnesota, so no backboard violation. Shot clock down to 8. Johnson, who was 5 for 5 from the floor in the first half, and Jokic scores again.
He too, left hand, right hand, with English, without.
Denver scores the first 4 points of the third. McDaniels, no Anthony Edwards, we mentioned that. Of course, Dante DiVincenzo out. Ayo Dosunmu, who had been the leading scorer for Minnesota, he's out.
Working with Cam Johnson in the 2-man game. Great patience by Cam. You're navigating with the ball. You're just trying to make it easy on your best player.
And with Randall missing the first free throw, let's check in with George from
Anthony Edwards in the lineup. In those games, Randall's averaging 24, 7, and 5 on 49% shooting. Head coach Chris Finch told us, people forget Julius has been a #1 option on a playoff team, recalling Randall's Knicks tenure, and he can do whatever we need. Score, rebounds, and 3 assists.
3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. Was a big reason why the Wolves made it to the conference finals last year for the 2nd straight season. They lead by 4, 2 minutes gone by in the third. Murray in the paint, and the floater rolls home for Jamal Murray. His first.
See how mindful he is of where Jaden McDaniels is.
Conley has Gobert rolling, and Gobert missed the tip-in, but gets it back and slams it down as Denver carrying the loose ball. Conley falls to the floor. No whistle. Johnson, deep triple try short. His first miss from the field all game. Out of bounds to Minnesota.
They try to set him off a stagger, get him off movement, trying to get Jaden McDaniels off his body. They give him enough of a runway to do exactly that.
Conley can't get the bounce. Jokic boards it. 4th rebound to go with 7 assists and 13 points. Jones inside with the layup. It's a 2-point game. Minnesota's largest lead was 9. Denver had a 5-point lead in the second quarter. Randall, they'll double him, force him to give it up. Long skip to Shannon, who had a great first half with 12 points. Conley's 3 is down. Johnson's pass broken up. Jones gets it out to Jokic, and Jokic collides with Shannon. And a deep
about it. This young man has some weaknesses on the defensive end. He doesn't quite get into position. He's thinking the right thing, but it happens too late. He took the wrong angle. Only 14 minutes last game because of a lack of game plan discipline on the defensive end. Tonight, give the young man credit. Try to make a play there, okay.
Obviously has to play now because of all the injuries. He's got 12 points. First free throws of the game for Jokic. Got 5 quick ones here in the third. We'll play the Spurs. San Antonio beat Portland in 5. Randall on the face-up, looking for some help. Fires underneath. Shannon. Joker got out of the way. Shannon puts it in.
Now he sells it right there. If I were Cam Johnson, I'd be making the flop sign.
Third foul on Johnson. So you got Jokic, or Johnson and a game high 16 points. Jokic drives. And Brown took it outside the paint. Jokic on the back down against Gobert one-on-one. The crowd booing. Murray, Jokic, floater, good for Jokic.
Touch on passing to thread the needle to Jamal, and then the connection between the 2 men.
8 points in the quarter for Jokic. The lane to drive, cut off by two Nuggets. McDaniels takes it. Can't get the layup. Jokic with the his fifth board. He'll bring it up. He's got 8 assists. He'll use the Murray screen. Now he'll drive all the way and kick it out to the corner. Johnson. Cam Johnson knocking down.
Game, and it's in every way he dominates. First player in NBA history to lead the league in both rebounds and assists. If he gets a triple-double tonight, he becomes the all-time leader. Is that correct?
Right, that would be 222. Regular. He'll wait for his teammates. Look at a tire, maybe take the lead on this possession. Murray penetrates, his floater won't go. Rebound Reed. They're in the midway point of the third here in game 6. Randall drives, gets rid of Brown, missed the layup inside. Conversation for that award again in 2026. Denver can tie or take the lead on this possession. Here's Murray, just 4 for 14, 8 points around the Jokic screen. Swing, Johnson misses the 3 off the back iron.
Back to the big lineup, which was plus 11 in the first half with Nas and Julius and Rudy Gobert.
Reed from the corner. His 3 no good. Teams have gone cold now from deep. Minnesota 26%. Denver 7 of 17. Jokic gets deep on Gobert, turns around and gets the bounce. He's got 19 points.
The defense is dead. His shot making is just ridiculous.
7-0 Nugget run. McDaniels downhill. Gets into the lane. In between a pass and a shot. Took the shot. Jokic rejects Gobert for Denver 4 on 3. And Brown turns it over. Quickly ahead. Randall gets 2 at the rim. 4-point swing. It looked like Wolves back in front. Murray. Jokic pumps, puts it up, won't go, but free throw blocker.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the bench, because I think tonight, just like they did in game 5, Jokic is getting the ball on the move. And he's going to make a defense something they are especially good at, protecting the rim, but gets one there.
Third foul on McDaniels. Don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app in that first half. Only 8 guys have played for Minnesota because of all the injuries they have. Randall's 3 off the side of the rim. Gobert pokes it out though to Highland. He'll let it fly. His 3 no good. Battle for the loose ball. Murray's got it. Jokic, he'll launch. 3 no good. It pinballs to McDaniels. Third straight game here in Minnesota that Denver's not been able to get the 3-ball going, with the exception of Cam Johnson. McDaniels penetrates, hangs and scores on a foul.
There's length on both ends. He attacks Murray initially, and again, he's able to get shots over Jamal Murray. Has the athleticism to hang. Jamal a little bit frustrated.
Signal from the official with the number. First foul on Murray. Third team foul. McDaniels with the free throw. His first points of the quarter. Minnesota back up 3 with 4 minutes to go in the third. Now Jalen Clark, an excellent defensive player, right in the grill of Murray. Jokic driving, and a good shot clock at 9. Great denial by McDaniels on Hardaway. That's who Brown was looking for. Brown now has to go with 1 to shoot. Misses the finger roll, but a foul. Boy, looked like good defense there by
sure
Highland,
did.
but Minnesota's not going to challenge it.
I mean, was there any contact up high? A little bit at their hips, but that didn't look like a foul.
In his 8th year, they brought him back. He was part of that title team a few years ago. Went elsewhere, but back this year trying to get Denver back into championship contention. Ball, 3.5 to go in the third. 2-point Wolves lead. Lead the series 3 games to 2. Reed coming off the screen, drives, lobs it. No, it's a shot. He puts it in. The defense was expecting the lob.
Yeah, that
Penetrates and scores against Gobert. What a quarter for the Joker, 3-time MVP. He's got 14 points here in the third. Reed up top, puts it on the deck, challenges Gobert, and gets the basket. Tough pass by Jokic, but it got to Brown. Now hands for Jokic on the baseline. Misses the shot. Tapped out to Clark. Gets it back though. Now Clark was open in the corner. He had a three from that spot in the first half, but McDaniels didn't throw it to him. Shot clock down to 4. McDaniels keeps the bounce. Pulls up. Jake McDaniels with another basket.